before there was New Mutants and all the, hubbub about when is this going to come out and whatever, there was also a movie with Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland, a little sci-fi epic called Chaos Walking. And this thing shot, I believe, in 1992. I think they shot the movie in 1992. Well, it was years ago. It was years ago that they shot this movie. And it became kind of noteworthy because it was described as being utterly unwatchable. Apparently, it was just horrifically bad. So they knew they had to basically reshoot a whole ton of it. The problem was Daisy Ridley was now busy because she had to go off to shoot this little Star Wars movie. So they couldn't reshoot it for ages. Then finally schedules cleared up. They did a bunch of reshoots. Well, anyway, guys, today it happened. The first official trailer for this new movie, Chaos Walking, has aired. By the way, because of all the controversy, it totally went over my head that Mads Mikkelsen was in it.
Oh,
that totally eluded me. The Mads Mikkelsen, like I was so distracted by all the other noise surrounding this film. The fact that Mads Mikkelsen was in there totally eluded me, and that makes it that's a huge selling feature to me, having Mads in there. Now, for those of you who don't know much about this is the synopsis for Chaos Walking. In a dystopian colony on a planet called New World, Todd Hewitt, played by Tom Holland, has grown up believing a virus has killed all women and given all living creatures the ability to read each other's minds and hear each other's thoughts in a stream of images, words, and sounds called noise. When he discovers an area that is completely silent, he happens upon a young girl, Viola Edie? I don't know. Played by Daisy Ridley, who is the source of the silence. Dun, dun, dun. And then, chaos ensues in Chaos Walking trailer. It's difficult, Aaron, knowing all the drama that has gone on with this thing and all the talk and all the weight, it's difficult to look at a trailer like this when it finally comes out with a completely fresh set of eyes. Like
right.
It's difficult. So I'm watching it. I watched it the first time and I'm like, I realized I'm watching this through the lens of knowing all the garbage and everything that's happened to it. And it's looking kind of desperate. The trailer is looking kind of desperate to me. Then I said, okay, let's try it again. Take a minute, do the actor thing, whatever. Take a second.
Okay.
Watch it again.
Okay.
And I watched it again. I still don't think it's a great trailer, but the concept is certainly interesting.
Sure.
And I did find myself going, okay, I want to know what's the mystery behind this. What's going on here? Besides that, it wasn't all that great, but it wasn't all that bad. I don't know, Aaron, you had a chance to see this Chaos Walking trailer. What did you think of it?
Well, first of all, I can't tell you how uninterested I am in a world that is completely men. And that is not before everybody freaks out, oh, Aaron hates men. I don't hate men. I love men. I think that you contribute beautifully to the planet. The idea of being the lone female survivor or the only woman on a planet run exclusively by men, and then seeing the fact that there's a couple guys trying to protect her because there are thousands of men who are all coming to kill her. My anxiety just flew through the roof. And I was like, I will never watch this movie. There's no part of me that wants anything to do with any of this. That being said, I am intrigued by the idea of, the ability of people to hear and see one another's thoughts. And there's that great moment in the trailer where Daisy Ridley and Tom Holland's characters are hiding from people, and his thoughts are so vivid and loud, and she's like, shut up, and he's trying to quiet his thoughts. That kind of pressure, that's an exciting thing to see. But I also, it goes back to what we were talking about last week. We talk about sometimes a horrible shoot can turn out a really interesting movie. You have on one end of the spectrum, a movie like Apocalypse Now, notoriously horrible shoot, turned out to be one of the greatest films of all time. Same thing, Dirty Dancing. they likened it to that they had locusts even at one point. They were like, we're waiting for a plague to hit us next. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong.
World War Z. You and I were talking about World War Z.
Yeah. Exactly. And which all turned out, wonderful movies. I quite enjoyed World War Z. Dirty Dancing is a classic. I don't necessarily know if this would fall into that category. But it's certainly, I don't look at a film that had a really bad shoot and go, oh, well, this automatically equates to being a bad movie. The difference, though, is I think the fact that it wasn't just a terrible film shoot. It was a terrible film shoot that produced an unwatchable movie then had to be corrected in reshoots and post so much, and now it's finally and how are they releasing it? Is it being released VOD?
I'll be honest with you, I haven't even looked into it. I'll tell you the one thing that did fascinate me in the trailer though, was the fact that it's not that everybody has this superpower to read thoughts and she doesn't have that power. It's that everybody's thoughts are broadcast,
right? And
to everybody else, she's the one with the superpower. And Mads Mikkelsen says that line. Like, I can't remember exactly, I'm paraphrasing, but anybody who has access to her has way too much power, because the ability to not have everybody know what your thoughts are is suddenly seen as a superpower in that world. And I thought that was it. That's the part that I found really interesting to see how they evolve that. But again, overall, I didn't think the trailer was all that gay. Question is, guys, what did you think? A trailer for Chaos Walking is finally here. Regardless of how you think the movie may turn out because of all the drama, what did you think of just the trailer? Jump on down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.